Hello. So I've gotten some requests on asking what to use on, well, it's the Clinton River, but this can be used pretty much anywhere. So I have a Islander center pin. It is the Islander Steelheader. It has the ABAC 3 bearings. I have not upgraded it to 7 at this point in time. I think it spins more than adequate. I clean it regularly, probably more than what is suggested. But this is my pin. The line that I currently use is Blood Run. I just changed it today from high visibility yellow to blue. So kind of like the blue on blue look. Before it was, like I said, high visibility yellow. My backing is fluorescent orange, so I think it gives it a really nice look. It's definitely unique. So this is my Steelhead rod. It is a Okuma Steelheader connoisseur. Turn it around this way and try not to beat everything on my desk. It's a 10-foot rod. It's Okuma. I believe I purchased it for roughly $45 at Gander Mountain. It's a very great rod. I have no problem with it. But I also have a Okuma Venta 13.6 3-piece rod. Actually, I have two of them on its backup. They're both good rods. It all depends on the size of the river you're going to. Of course, when I go up to Tippy or actually anywhere around the Manistee area, up to Betsy or whatever, I bring those 13-foot rods. Terminal tackle, everyone has their favorites. This is what I use, and I can show you one of my very, very, very beat up Raven floats. It is a 11-gram float. It is your typical float. Some people like yellow, some people like orange. For me personally, I can see orange a lot further than I can yellow if I'm doing a super drift down the river. I actually have my high visibility yellow line on here right now. And then I like to put some weights above it. It's just a force of habit. I've always done that. And then I've got a micro swivel. And then I just started doing shot lines. I usually don't do this. This is a little over 12 inches, probably around 14. And these are number 3 split shot. The line itself is 10-pound Maxima moss green. I like to use it because it is very forgiving. It is thick line. I use it on my spinning reels. I just love the line. It's great. I went on Amazon and I purchased I think it's a 3,000 yard spool. It was like $85, somewhere around there. And it's lasted me quite some time. And even when I go salmon fishing up at Manistee, I'll use that as my leader. Because there are a lot of zebra mussels and a lot of sharp objects in the water up there. I've actually cut off my leader. My leader line right here, the actual leader itself, is a 6-pound fluorocarbon. I use Seaguar red label. The reason why I choose that is because it's cost effective. You know, it took me a while to save up money for my pin. And so I didn't want to have to keep buying leader lines that were breaking the bank. So I just use 6-pound Seaguar. It works great. It's once again red label. I'll have some links at the bottom of the video to everything. Don't necessarily gotta buy it there, but just for reference. And hooks, I use size 6. Size 8, size 10 hooks. It all depends on the water itself and the fish. Sometimes if there are smaller fish, smaller hooks, but I tend to stick with smaller hooks anyways. I find it to be more useful when you're hiding them inside of the spawn bags themselves. Spawn bags that I usually run are pink, of course, orange, and chartreuse. I've also switched over to peach and white bags. I've had success with those. There's certain rivers during certain times of year that certain colors work better. Paint Creek is a wonderful trout stream. I cannot wait for it to open later on this year in April. I really like to use orange there. It's just habit. I've seen people use purple or blue, and they work too. So this is my setup. Like I said, it's very straightforward. I wish I would have grabbed my leader line, but I didn't. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Once again, this is Clinton River Steelheader, signing off. So here is my leader line. It's Seaguar, Fluorocarbon, 6 pound. The one thing that I forgot to say earlier is I will run a 3 to 4 foot section of this. So my leader is usually at a minimum 4 feet. And then depending on days where it's warm, if the water levels come up, we'll run anywhere up to a 7 to 9 foot leader. Clear water, lower water, I'll just do longer leaders, lighter weights, of course. With higher, darker water, I can go with a heavier line, an 8. I actually do have it in a 10 as well, and shorten it up a bit. And then for floats, I also carry the Sheffield Floats. They're similar to the Ravens that I have down over here. They just work. And then on my actual leader line, I'll put split shot. So I have size 8, if you can really see it, size 8. Bass Pro Shops, split shot, nothing crazy. My new favorite is the clam shot. So very small, kind of hard to see, but the reason why I like it is that it will not really get stuck within rocks. It will usually wiggle its way out, and well, that's all I have. If you have any comments or questions, please post them. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.